January 30th. And the theme I want to talk about today is, what do you do, or how do you feel when you get to watch a train wreck in somebody's life? So that, from when I say that, a train wreck, that means that they're headed down a path that is not the best path. You can see it a mile away. You understand that some bad things can happen from it. And as a bystander, that's really, really hard for us to watch people go down a path that will have negative consequences, and maybe for many, many years. But we have lots of family and friends in our life that this happens to. So what do you do? I think there are three options. One is to distance yourself. Don't go around the person, right? Don't take their calls as much. Don't listen to them. Maybe put some healthy boundaries in there for you. Two, I think it is to tell them the hard truth, to let them know, look, you're going down a path. It's not going to be great. Your children may be without a mother if you stay with this person, or if you decide to take another hit or drink from the bottle again, you may not survive it. You may want to protect your kids, right? Like, I've had those conversations before. Or you just validate them. You just listen to them. You understand that it's going to be a one-sided relationship, that it'll probably never be a two-sided, and they don't want any advice. They just want a listening ear. And that's okay if you have the energy. If you don't have the energy, you probably need to distance yourself from them, because you will never, you will drain yourself, is what will happen in that situation. So what do you do when you're watching a train wreck? When you have somebody on the edge of suicide, or on the edge of addiction, or they're already in addiction, or they're in a very abusive relationship, and you can't do anything about it. Maybe you can call the cops if you know what's going on at that moment. Maybe if they're really bad into their substance, you can do a well check. But most of the time, we just get to sit back and watch it happen. And that can be really hard for people. Not everybody's built for that, to just watch it occur, or to understand that you can't do anything about it. So how does that make you guys feel when you're in those situations? That's what I want to know. And what do you do to cope with those situations? I oftentimes there's three things. I mean, I've done all three of them. I've been blunt with people. I've just validated them and understood that it's a one-sided relationship. And I've learned to keep my distance from some people, because it's just not great relationships, and you just don't want that in your life. So yeah, tough question, I think. Drop some comments. Let me know.